Hello, my name's Alan. I wore hearing aids for many years, and over the years my hearing deteriorated quite rapidly. It really caused me major problems. I virtually stopped work because I couldn't hear my customers. I was recommended in 2016 by my audiologist to apply for a position on the cochlear implant team, or with the cochlear implant team. I did many tests and I was accepted just before Christmas 2016 to go and have an implant. I had this implant on the 10th of January 2017 and I was fitted with the word processor, which is this bit that you can see here, on the 1st of February 2017. Prior to getting the implant, my television was always very, very loud, and I really struggled when I was in company. I couldn't hear people, what they were saying properly. I had to keep asking my wife, what was that, and getting her to translate basically, which was rather embarrassing. I couldn't go into any form of entertainment because I couldn't really hear it. And if I did go in, I was clapping and laughing when other people were, because I couldn't hear what they were saying. So I thought, well, they're laughing and clapping, there must have been something interesting, right? And after I got the implant, after a few months, until it was all sorted out and switched on properly, I started to go into entertainment and I could hear everything that was said, and I was laughing and clapping because I had heard everything that was said. One story that I've told many times about having the implant was a couple of months after I'd had it. I was playing bowls with a friend of mine, and he said to his opposite number up the other end of the rink, "This guy is going to give me a pacemaker." But when I got up to George, I said, "George, I can't give you a pacemaker." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because you need a heart first." And I'd heard that from about 25, 30 yards away. Prior to that, I would never have heard that at all. Since the implant, I can hear things that I couldn't hear and haven't heard for years, i.e. the ticking of the indicators on the car, the light switch on in the house, the click that you get from that, hearing the birds singing. It's absolutely amazing. And the team at James Cook are absolutely fantastic. I would put my faith, and I have put my faith into them over the last 3.5 years. They have been absolutely amazing. One thing that I will say is that before I got the implant, I used to get the odd headache, as everybody does. But since I got the implant, I have not had a headache since. I don't know why. It might be a coincidence, but since Mr. Banerjee gave me the implant, I've not, in all honesty, had one headache. This says a lot for the skill of the implant team down at James Cook. If you have any worries whatsoever about having an implant, forget them. The team are brilliant. They will give you your life back. They will give you everything you wanted. You'll be able to hear things that you haven't heard for years. Brilliant, and put your faith in them the same as I did. Thank you very much for listening to this.